Warning! The following audio may contain coarse language and other material that may not be suitable for a younger audience. Listener discretion is advised. Also, we may spoil everything and anything, so you have been warned.
Hello, good day, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our wonderful of podcast. I'm Jean, and shut up, I'm copying Tristan.
You're trying to... No, that wasn't me. That was, I think, Holden.
That was sort of you, but me at the same time, so whatever.
Oh, what you were trying to do was you were totally imitating me, yeah. But I thought you were talking about who was laughing at you. It wasn't me.
Oh, no, I know that. Yeah. Okay, anyway.
I was laughing in my head.
Today, I have the usual crew. I have Tristan from Glass Reflection, also known as Arkada.
Oh my god! Okay.
We have Gigguk from the Anime Zone.
Sup, guys?
And yes, also known as Gart.
Holden, you have to go really high-pitched.
I have to go high-pitched?
No, Holden does.
Oh, and then we have Holden from Holden Hiatus.
Hi, guys! I'm a 10-year-old teacher! I'm from England!
So first, I think we're going to start off with roll call. And,
roll call. I go last.
Should we go to Tristan?
Oh, yeah, well...
No, do Tristan last.
Okay.
Well, who's...
Well, okay, so since the last episode of PodTaku, I've been watching so much, guys. You have no idea.
I've not. Please enlighten us.
Okay.
I had no idea.
To be honest, I haven't watched anything, and I haven't already.
Okay, well, I have watched something, but I don't know if any of you guys have watched it, so I don't know if it's worth talking about.
It might not be, but say it anyway.
Give it a shot.
Give me a shot.
RAILGUN.
RAILGUN. Toaru no Majutsu. RAILGUN.
Toaru Majutsu
no
Tactical no RAILGUN.
What's your way? A certain scientific RAILGUN.
Directed by Tatsuyuki Nagai.
Wow. So you didn't watch the original series first, right? You're just watching the side story.
What's the original series? Oh, I'm a bit
Toaru
confused how this
no
world
Index.
Yeah, no, the difference
Toaru
between
no
Index and
Index.
Railgun. Index and Railgun is like, I had to look it up to figure out which one was season 1 and which one was...
Index
Well,
came first.
I think a certain magical index is it's what started everything, I think,
Yeah.
and then Railgun was sort of the side story. Yeah. Everything came from a certain magical index, and I couldn't finish that series.
Yeah.
From that-
I mean, Index. I watched a few episodes of Index as well, and it was just kind of boring. Let's just
Awesome
say.
opening, but nothing else.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then a friend convinced me to watch Railgun, which I've watched a few episodes of, and it's better than Index, but I feel like it's a bit of a vajanime because there's no fucking male characters in it whatsoever.
Vajanime.
Isn't it just like a bunch of clones of one girl?
Yeah.
So
Kind
technically, it's
It's-
not really a vajanime.
No,
it's all one girl,
no, it's not a clone of what?
Like
What?
clone.
What?
isn't it?
No, it's just like the main girl who's like Misaka or
Yeah.
Lightning Girl.
Yeah,
And
Lightning
then
Girl.
It's just the her and her like female
Sisters.
friend adventure type anime. Where
Directed by
they do-
Tatsuyuki Nagai.
You like to keep saying that.
Because he's the
Who's
director
that?
of stuff such as Ano Hana and Anonatsu de Mataru.
Oh,
Oh, is it the same director?
Wow.
Yes, it's all the same director.
Yeah.
The Holden
Mind
Encyclopedia strikes again.
Check it
I
out.
would think that Railgun is nothing like Anohana or Ananamatsu.
No, it's not.
Right?
Nothing.
Because those are so cheerful
Yeah.
and
Well, it's
they, like, fill your heart with
Railgun's
happiness.
pretty cheerful. I mean, it's
yeah.
a bit of a taco fest, but
It's absurd how much of an otaku fest it is. That's one of the major problems I have with it is how all let's put it this way. I'm not surprised that the guy who made the Idolmaster anime made this. Like, it actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it. But what's interesting is how, like, he made this huge leap whenever he made Toradora. That was one of his really early ones. That was.
I still haven't seen Toradora.
You should.
I've heard it's good,
my
though.
god.
You should.
You need to see that.
The
Wait,
rewatch
Tristan
value is-
hasn't watched it either, actually,
No, he
right,
has.
Tristan?
Are you kidding me?
What?
Get
What?
on my level, Gene.
Whoa, what did Jean say? I missed it. I missed her
Gene
face.
said that
So tell
you
me
haven't
again.
seen Toradora.
I thought Tristan said he didn't watch it.
No, I've totally seen Toradora. I've seen it twice, each with like a year and a half, 2 years apart.
Oh.
I watched that when it aired.
My bad. Sorry.
Yes, I do lift, bro. And what?
I mixed up who watched it and who didn't. I thought you said you didn't.
Well, excuse me, princess.
You're excused. Anyway, Gart, you need to watch Toradora.
Yeah, you should probably.
Yeah.
The rewatch
Yeah,
value
you
is
should probably
crap,
get
but
on
the first
that.
time through is over.
The rewatch value's crap.
No,
Way
it
to
really
sell
is.
it as an anime.
Well, I don't know. I was just
kidding.
a bit like, because I just saw the main girl was just like a tsundere in like every sense of the word.
Yeah,
and
no,
like
she is.
this.
Yeah,
She is.
Makoto is a bit of a tsundere.
So I've heard.
And then you've Kuroko, and she's not. And then you have the black-haired girls, Ruko and Kazuri, I think.
Right.
But and
Who
then
the
they go
fuck
out
are
and have
you talking
fun,
about?
and it's 24 episodes, and it's pretty fun.
Yo.
Go have fun.
Are we
they
still
made a
talking
sequel
about
to it.
Railgun?
Toaru, Kagaku no Railgun S, I think is that's called, because S makes it a second
Yeah.
season.
S makes. I've heard the second season is really good.
I've heard
according
that
to-
Didn't that come out in
superior.
the spring?
No, it's airing now. It's airing now.
It aired,
Well,
uh,
I don't know where this episode's gonna air, but during the spring season, it was airing.
Are you
Yeah.
are you serious? Do you really think that we're gonna hold this in the backlog for so long it won't even be the spring season anymore?
Well,
Yeah.
No,
that's the thing.
it's
Oh
like
wait,
summer
maybe.
now.
Yeah, it's summer now,
though.
right?
Yeah.
I don't follow
Oh,
the
can
season.
I take a quick
Whoops.
mention that it's almost going to be a 1 year anniversary soon.
What?
Or maybe
Yep.
by the time you're listening to this, it already is.
Or
Yeah.
maybe it already is. So
Or maybe it isn't.
So-
We don't know.
So maybe it isn't. So
Or maybe
Of course
it
we're
is.
Happy
saying-
birthday, PodTaku!
Of course, we're saying the first year anniversary being the anniversary of episode 1, the official first episode of
shut up,
PodTaku.
shut up, shut up.
Not
shut up.
episode 00.
They
Yeah.
don't, they don't
Yes.
need to
Not
know
the
this,
Holden-
guys.
Not the Holden
Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia.
They do need to know this, Garnt, because most people have actually been questioning to me, asking why we haven't done anything for the anniversary of the Frontier yet.
Hopefully they will enjoy what we have planned if we do. Have
Hopefully.
Even
Yeah.
though I think by the time
we do
put
it-
this out, we might already announce our plan.
Or might
Oh,
have
we-
done it.
Or
Maybe.
Maybe we've done it. Who knows? You
I
have
don't
to
know.
wait and
don't know.
see.
We
We
got
can't
no
tell.
idea.
Can't tell from
We're
the
making an
future or the
anime.
past.
So, has anyone else been watching anything since the last episode?
No, I totally have. Yeah, I've been.
Well, Tristan, shall I? My good dear friend Tristan, shall
yes,
I?
Garnt. Yes.
Shall I bring it to you, Tristan?
Oh, I think you should bring it to him.
yes. I think you should bring it to me because now we are going to be talking about wolf children.
Oh, that sounds spiffing, Tristan.
I know.
Wolf Children? What's Wolf Children?
Wolf Children is a 2012 Madhouse film directed by the ever-renowned...
That should be an
Dear
app
voice.
on the phone. You just press the button, it says Holden, and you're just like, what is wolf children?
Reviewer voice engaged.
They should replace Siri with just my voice.
No. It's like
So
we
dumb.
need a Pokedex that's
We
voiced
have a
by Holden,
Pokedex.
but for anime.
Hummingbird, get on this.
Get on it.
You just like point this device at the screen with a picture of an anime, and then Holden's voice comes out. He's just like,
Yeah.
this anime was directed by.
It would be beautiful. That's
Anyway, wolf children.
The Holden decks. Yes, Ami and Yuki, Wolf
Ami and
Children.
Yuki. So I was worried when I was getting into this video because what's the director's name? Mamoru Hosoda? Is it
Mamoru
Hosoda?
Hosoda.
It's
Yeah,
it
it's
is
Hosoda.
Mamoru Hosoda and directed
Anyway.
in 2005.
He's still going.
Where's the pause button? Damn it! I don't see a
Okay.
pause button.
Okay, so the previous stuff I've seen by him is I saw his work with the Digimon movie, Our War Game, way back in the day. Then there was Girl Who Leapt Through Time. And
Then
Summer
the Digimon
Wars.
movie too.
I really loved the Digimon movie when I was a kid. Girl Who Left Through Time was brilliant. I was so okay with Summer Wars, mainly because I kept thinking that it was just a remake of the Digimon movie and was not too pleased in that respect. So I was worried about this because I look at the history of really good anime directors for movies, and like Miyazaki's gonna die soon because he's old.
Yes.
Khan is gone, unfortunately. So it's just the kind of thing of if Hosoda doesn't continue to make good work, I will be very disappointed. But then I watched the movie and I feel better. I feel much better.
How did you feel?
The thing about Okami Koden no Ami Toyuki is that it's really, since he wrote it from the ground up and had nothing to do with, it's the first time that he really had everything to do with the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much more personal to him. And I think that forced him to thus put way more effort into this than I think any of his other works.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this is by far his strongest work to this day.
No, I would agree with that.
I would agree with that. It's not my personal favorite, but it is.
What is your personal favorite now that you say it?
This is Summer Wars.
Summer Wars. And that's just because not of the Digimon part, it's because of the family part, you know. And I'm not going to get into that, but, you know.
Yeah, we could have a big debate on that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Ame and Yuki Wolfchildren had a really big family aspect to it as well.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't.
I like Ame and Yuki Wolfchildren a lot more.
Summer Wars family-wise, it had this big, gigantic family.
Right.
It's just like the three of them, basically.
Yeah.
Shout out to my family, by the way, if you're any of them.
Shout out to my family. I hope you're
Hi,
Shout
Mom.
outs to all of our families.
Shout out to my family
Hi,
who consist of like 50 people or whatever.
Shout out to my brother who actually listens to PodTaku.
Wow, bravo.
Or at least he told me he does.
Bravo.
Which is cool. Hi, Tom. Anyway.
Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to Even Stevens.
Now you're just
I love you,
taking
Shia
my
LaBeouf.
lines.
Exactly.
Shia LaBeouf is the man of my life.
All right.
And
On topic,
I love
guys.
him
On
so
topic.
much.
Yes, on topic.
Okay, anyway. What I want to talk about is I actually preferred Ame and Yuki Wolfchildren over Summer Wars.
Okay.
And I think I preferred that because watching Ame and Yuki, I just feel like what maternal instincts I have, even though I've never been like knocked up or have kids, like I totally had the feeling of what
Watch
it
out,
would be
Gene's
like.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
I want babies.
I've
want
never
babies
had
now.
kids before. You're in the clear, dude. She was not
Seriously.
lying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, aw, like this is what it's like to be a mother. This is what it's like.
This
to raise
is
a kid.
ridiculously not what it's like to be a mom. That was
But no.
Yeah.
It's obviously it's
she
a bit
is
more
so
exaggerated.
extremist. That was my biggest problem with her.
Who?
What do you mean?
With the main character, Hana, she was
Why?
so extremist.
How?
What do you mean?
Who the fuck just moves out into the middle of the country?
You
Like,
kind of
She
have
had to.
She doesn't have to.
to. Why
She
not?
tried, but she lived in the city for the first.
She
like,
lived in
2
the city.
years.
She needed a job. She couldn't leave the kids anywhere because they weren't old enough to realize they can't turn into wolves.
But did she even have a job in the series when they moved out? That was my biggest question because I don't think she did. She didn't get
No,
until
she
much
worked
later.
at that zoo. She worked at that zoo.
Much
And then-
later.
No, yeah,
For
that was
a
later.
while.
No,
That
no,
was
but
much
when
later in her life, though.
I don't know if she
No,
stopped
but-
having
I
a
don't
job
think
when
she
she
did
went
anything.
into.
She
No,
just
no,
No,
she
but
was
she
just
had
potatoes.
savings. She had savings, and then she became self-sufficient. She had her own plants that she ate, and she was just self-sufficient.
Yeah. They did have savings.
Yeah.
They did have savings from the dad.
And when
then
they-
yeah,
and when they moved-
to move to the countryside.
When they moved to the new place, the retailer
very
was like
cheap.
he was even saying the rent is zero. It's basically
Yeah.
zero because nobody wants to live there.
And yeah,
So
then
she
they
didn't
met
really
that-
need a job.
And then they met that tsundere grandpa who
Yeah.
helped her.
Tsundere grandpa.
Shout out to Tsundere Grandpa.
it was so tsundere grandpa. Come on,
Thanks for the
let's be
potatoes,
honest.
Grandpa.
It's like,
You're the best.
It's not like I'm trying to help you or anything.
Yeah, I know.
By telling everybody in the area to help you and
Yeah.
give you support, I'm not helping at all.
I just think that Ame Yuki is definitely a heartwarming series.
It's basically.
Like-
I will say that it has like out of all his films so far, it has the most Ghibli vibe.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean when I say
No,
that.
that's what I would say as well. And it's like one of the first times that I've actually watched a movie recently, and I was just like, okay, good. we have something that's actually better than a lot of the recent Ghibli stuff, because I didn't like Ponyo at all.
There's one thing that I didn't like about Ame Yuki.
Are you going to talk about that scene?
Listen.
Are you going to talk about that
too?
scene?
Whenever I fucking first saw it, I was like, wait, there's a scene of bestiality that I am not.
Oh, that scene.
Yes. That's the scene.
I remember because it's right at the beginning.
Why? And I'm like, my biggest question was like, did that just happen? Did I just witness what I thought? If I showed this to people, I could not show that. I would have to
I was just like,
to be fair, nobody has any problem with showing anybody Beauty and the Beast, and that's basically bestiality.
Yeah, but the point is they weren't lying.
And it's like
she was living there for like how long before they did that part? So
No, they didn't
They
live
were
together
lying
then.
in bed. 2, they were making babies.
Yes,
But the worst part was that he was a wolf while it was happening.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be a wolf all the time. He can change his shape. What the fuck was he doing as a wolf?
Like show Hana that you're a werewolf, and then get back to her place, change back into a human, and then make love.
Yeah, I mean,
why do you have to make love in your wolf form?
If you're gonna fuck, why not do it in the least?
No. Here's the thing: if you want to fuck like an animal, why didn't you just do it in the woods, where you were when you first showed her that you were a wolf?
It was so fucking weird.
Why do you gotta walk back to the apartment as a wolf and then
it was
have
just
sex
like
with her?
if you were Hana and you were just like, oh, you're a wolf. That's
I just fucked wolves.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was just one thing, like, and that was a very short clip. It was about like 30 seconds where they showed.
But it ruins some stuff.
It didn't ruin
it.
I don't
Ruins
think
it
it
from
ruined
being
that.
a family-friendly film.
No, you're just thinking at the back of your head, what the fuck? He's a
like
wolf.
if you showed it to kids, they wouldn't fucking get it.
Yeah,
No, they wouldn't.
Mommy.
But the
why
problem
she going
is
down with the doggy?
We can't show this to people now and not then be like, I knew anime was weird.
Or people listening to this podcast and we're talking about it and they haven't seen it. They're like, what the fuck? Do they want us to check this out? Like,
we have a thing, and we had 2 fucking warnings at the beginning of this episode, so it's all good.
No, it's
No,
not, it's
but
not a major plot point.
Besides that one
fucks
point, like that movie was
Amazing.
Amazing. Yes.
I know we use amazing for like everything and it's losing its meaning, but yeah, it was good. I'm very, very happy.
Yeah.
The quality.
It wasn't like
the quality
adrenaline
of it
rush.
is good.
Like
It's got me
amazing.
feeling a lot better about the guy's works because
it's like
before
I think it's one of the best feel-good movies to come out in a long time. Yeah, and because you just come out of it feeling good,
No, there was that one Ghibli movie I haven't seen yet, Up on Poppy Hill. I don't know if anybody else has seen it, but I've heard it was pretty good. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, mainly because it's not out in English yet, and I know there is a dub, and I want to listen to it in dub because I've never watched a Ghibli movie that didn't have a dub in it. Well, no, that's a lie. No, actually, no, it's not a lie. I almost thought for a second I watched Earthsea subbed, but no, that was dubbed because they dubbed it in Australia.
More reason to hate it. I watched the Tale of Earthsea raw.
I still didn't finish Castle in the Sky.
What? What is wrong with you, Gene?
I know.
Are you even an anime fan?
I am, but like,
do you even lift?
It's one thing if you never watched it, like if you just never got around to it, but you started to watch it and then you stopped.
I stopped like.
What is wrong with you?
No, I really liked it, but it's just like I said in the last the podcast before this one. Like I just got distracted.
Holden,
I haven't,
again,
but I literally like have been so busy. I haven't watched anything until like yesterday. So Holden better do some. I know.
It's not
but I
this
just
shit
wanted
again.
to get that out right now.
Oh my
I can't
God.
relate to Ame Yuki Wolf Children with it feeling like a Ghibli film because I have not finished one Ghibli film yet besides Kiki's Delivery Service, and I was like 8, so that doesn't count.
I think though.
So I have nothing under my belt still.
That totally counts.
Yeah, which by the way, my older animation quest it's been on hiatus.
It's ended now.
It's
ended.
been on a
it
Holden
ended
hiatus.
with the last
It's been
podcast.
on a Holden hiatus.
Yeah.
That's very true.
But
But I did finish Perfect Blue, so
Yeah, that's.
I'm still waiting for my copy of Perfect Blue to arrive.
Really?
Yeah, it hasn't shown up yet. Yeah, I know.
That was
I
like
know.
3 weeks ago.
It was like 3 weeks. If I haven't gotten it by like Monday, I'm gonna send him an email going like, "What the hell's wrong with you guys? You took my money and give me my thing."
Yeah, give me now. I want
To the
perfect
point.
blue. To the point.
I gave
I
you my
suck.
money. Where's my thing? That's how I talk to hookers.
Oh my god! I just got that.
What?
That took me a while.
I
but
got it when I said it, but I decided not to bring attention to it. But Holden did it anyway.
But
Oh
whatever.
my god.
Mind the
That's
gap,
so
guys.
bad.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap. Dude, you know what'd be really cool? If we had fucking
What?
PodTaku shirts with all the stupid shit we say on them.
I don't know. I don't think anyone would buy them. Or if
I don't
people
know if
did, they'd be
anyone
like
would either.
5.
What would be,
I don't think.
what would
I
be-
think the only thing people would buy would be if we had an actual button that, if you press it, says it's shit.
It's
We have
shit.
so
Yeah,
many
that's
weird
it.
things that we could make products out of.
Guys, let's sell out. Yeah, we
Let's
sell
do
Let's
out.
do it. I want to need.
Do you know what I would love to make?
Oni-chan.
I would like
What
to
would you
make
like to make?
custom toilet paper that says it's shit.
That's so good.
And you can even
That's so
customize it to have your favorite anime cover, your least favorite anime cover on it.
Yes. Yes.
It's shit.
We'll make some school days toilet paper for Tristan.
No. God, no.
You wouldn't even wipe your ass with that?
No.
That's how bad it is.
That's how bad. No, I wouldn't even. That would be an insult to toilet paper.
Come on.
No, I'm serious. It would
Come
be.
on.
It
I want
totally
some
would.
high school DxD ones that I can relieve
Oh, fuck
myself
that.
onto.
I'm still really pissed that still has a second
It's just
season.
a series of open mouths.
No,
Did
you
you
wouldn't
even
want
watch
toilet
that
paper
yet?
that. You'd want like Kleenexes for that. Kleenexes with High School DxD on it. For totally other reasons.
Holden, did you even check out the second season of DxD
Fuck.
yet?
I don't think it's out yet,
Oh,
but
no.
I've been
It's
reading.
It's
okay,
not?
like since
Let's-
in the time of recording this, the summer season's just started. Like, are you guys actually going to watch anything this summer season?
Yes. I know at least 2 shows that are sequels that I have to watch,
What are they?
which Rosen Maiden and Genshiken.
Oh, yeah.
Rose and Maiden.
I will
Yeah,
watch
Rosen
Genshiken,
Maiden.
but I haven't seen
Rosen
the first season.
fucking Maiden. There's a new one.
You're gonna watch that?
Yeah. Hello?
After the original
wanted
was
to
so
check it.
abysmal?
The original. Well,
I-
okay. Parts of the original weren't great, but the dub was awful. But otherwise,
The dub was the best part, though. It was so like,
Well, I've never seen Rose and Maiden. Actually.
oh, dude,
What's-
oh, you have to see fucking Rose and Maiden. It's
I've
about
heard of it.
vampires.
what?
And
No, dull joints for to work.
What?
For the win?
What the what?
French the
For
llama.
the win.
What the what?
French the llama.
Mind the gap.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Kingdom is
Fucking
getting a
stupid
second
everything
season.
looks.
What are you looking at the chart?
Oh my god, the chart is
Oh
too
god.
absurd, and I don't.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's stuff that I want to watch. Like I would
And it's
like
just
to
like-
watch The World Only God Knows season 3,
Yeah,
But-
I was about
wait,
to say,
yeah. Wait, no, hold on. I
The
need
What
to
Only
see
God
that.
knows season 3.
but
I
I
need to see.
I shan't. And they also have Kimi no Irumachi, which is the guy who wrote Suzuka as well, and I really like his work.
Fuck Suzuka.
Guys, shall we just make this our semi-summer chart? Because
Yeah, let's just do it.
We're not
That's
going to
where
go
it's
into much
coming to.
detail, but we can make fun of things really fast.
Yeah, we can make fun of. We haven't
Kingdom
researched
2.
it, but-
Yeah, what about
No.
What about Watamote? The show that's
Yeah, I've-
basically the world God
I've
only
heard-
knows except gender bent.
I've heard Watamote's good.
I've heard
from the
Watamote is
manga.
pretty interesting.
It's not even out yet by the time.
Oh, an Hana movie coming out August 31st.
Is
I
that-
know.
okay,
it's
what-
actually
okay.
a sequel, is what I've heard. It's
Is it a sequel? Is it not just like a fucking?
from the
let's
trailer
just
I've
recap
seen,
the
it's a
series.
sequel. They're in college now.
Oh shit, yeah, and look at the picture. Like they're all older.
Yeah. It
Anahimita Hana no Namae wa Bokutachi wa Mita Shiranai.
Modestly close.
Damn. I
He
tried.
did. Musical.
We know you
Dude,
tried. We
Fate
know-
Zero Cafe by UFO Table.
Yeah.
This is going to be the most fucking important piece of artwork ever produced.
Did you not notice Fate Khalid Lina Prisma Ilya?
Yeah.
Did you miss
By
Fate Zero
Silverlink?
Cafe?
Fate Zero. That looks what?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't
Look at
joking.
that.
I was fucking calling it the most important piece of art.
It's but
It's a 4-panel manga. If that says anything.
1 second, wait.
The
Siri,
4-panel manga.
will Fate Zero
reenact-
Cafe be good?
he's asking
I'm-
Siri.
Wait, this is a fucking-
Yes,
Oh my
I
God.
would like you to search the web.
Siri-sama.
Thank you.
Will Fate Zero Cafe be good? Siri-sama. Hey, Kaze.
It looks like a
Tai-
yes, but I'm
Tainu
having
looks
my
good.
doubts.
Oh, it's by Ghibli. Kaze Tachinu. Original work honoring Jiro Hirokoshi.
Wait, what are you
and
talking about?
Kaze Tachinu.
Kaze.
It's down where the movies
Whoa!
are.
Oh,
This
it's in the
chart
movie
has
section?
spring leftovers on it? I'm so glad
Yeah.
we talked to these guys.
So
You see it? It's by Ghibli.
So here's a topic that I find quite interesting.
Bring it
Okay.
on, bro.
So I think just looking at this chart, it's just
Yeah.
like, do you remember in the old days where most anime would the source material would be basically just manga,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? But now there's
It's
like
games.
it's no
Mirror Nikki, Redial. Oh my god.
shut the fuck up, Gene. I'm
sorry.
asking a question here.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Go, Garnt.
No, okay, so like
Ah.
now it's like mostly like it's half between like manga and light novel, light
sequels.
visual novels
And sequels.
and sequels.
Yeah.
And it's just like
There's no anime originals. It's so rare.
there's no anime originals anymore.
We
Like-
know, like, the thing about it is it's weird because there's always a crutch where you can be like, if you really, really want to know what will happen, there's a way to find out.
No, but it's been like that for a long time. Like, even remember when Ghibli started up?
But think
Nausicaa
about how
was made.
fun it was
the
when it
Nausicaa
wasn't like
manga was made specifically so that Miyazaki and Ghibli could do the movie. Because they made the manga so that they could build a fan base, so that people would give them the money so that they could animate the movie. That's the story of Nausicaa.
Like, Free, I don't think is based off of fucking anything.
No.
Yeah.
Free has source material. Free has source
What?
material.
Are you fucking kidding
I'm
me?
not shitting you,
Dude.
But the source material is like the guys are actually in middle school, and all they changed is they made the guys go to high school, basically. I think it is actually based on a manga. I think.
That's nuts.
I know that Psychopaths was an original. Well,
It was.
I guess we all knew that.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, the
And
only
now-
original things are being written by Generabuchi.
That's
now,
very
aren't they?
true.
Yeah. And actually, they started a manga from the anime,
Actually, what
which
about
is called
what about stuff?
Inspector Tsunemori.
What about stuff being done by Studio Trigger? Like, do you know?
No, I know
The-
what you're talking about.
Give me an example, because I don't recognize
what-
the name.
Well, no, they're a very new studio who, like, the guy who made Gurren Lagann and Panty
So a
and
bunch of
Stocking.
Did
Gynax
he make the
guys that
skull
left.
thing?
bunch of Gynax guys.
Didn't he
broke
make
off
like
and created-
Inferno Cop?
Yeah, he made Inferno.
Fuck
Cop,
that show. That is so fucking weird.
And they got this new anime called like Kill the Kill or something like that.
Yes,
Which
Kill a Kill.
at the moment, all the trailers consist of is like moving text with
Yes.
some pretty epic music.
It sounds really fucking cool.
And it sounds really fucking good. And it looks pretty fucking cool.
Fun
Oh
fact.
god, guys! If you hit the more info button in the chart, it actually says source manga or source
Whoa!
original.
Holy fuck! Shout out to these people for messaging us.
God, man, anychart.net, awesome place.
Yes, they.
Yeah, shout out to anychart.net, which we literally just
What
googled.
is this?
And
No, I'm busy.
But yeah, let's see. Actually, I'm looking at the sources: manga, light novel, manga. Original is free. Apparently, this says original. The free is an original.
Connect
Holden.
links to Hummingbird. Hummingbird!
Yeah, no, you can change that to Mal if you really wanted to. But why the hell would
Fuck
you? Because
Mal.
Hummingbird's there. And if you don't have a Hummingbird account, there's a promo code at the top.
Woo!
There
Yeah, so-
is?
Yes. Yeah. And it allows you to
Skip waiting in line.
What the fuck?
It's fine, Gene. I fucking texted Josh.
Because
I
Holden
didn't
has the
get
creator
one.
of Hummingbird on his fucking phone in speed dial.
Because I think if you look at it, everything is about a bunch of girls in a group, like, nuzzled together. Look at this. Like, everything. Look at all of them. I think that it's important to point out how
It's not just girls that are nestled together, and they're not all like that. But I do get your point. Most of them
look at it.
like
they
that.
almost look identical. Some of them do. And
so, how does that make you feel?
I think the problem with right now that we're having with the summer season specifically and stuff is that we are still fixating on a fandom and not trying to progress the medium as an art form. I feel like the recent seasons, I think you guys will agree with me on this one, the recent seasons have felt more art-driven than anything. I don't feel that they are trying to sell stuff. I think if they tried to sell stuff, they would have cute little girls doing cute things, as is the summer season, in my opinion.
Well, I think like I made a rant all the way back when, complaining that
a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago, and I would like to retcon that by saying I disagree with myself now, in that I don't think anime was getting bad. I think it was just moving trends. I think.
The other thing that we need to keep in mind is that the summer season and even the winter season, they're the half seasons. This is where all the 13 episode seasons and the throw-offs and everything get tossed under.
But last summer season, we had fucking Sword Art Online.
That doesn't...
True.
I think that every summer season that I've experienced so far has never topped any other season. Summer has always been the down season.
It feels like that sometimes.
Like the summer of 2011, we didn't have much of anything that
was good. We have Steins Gate. Did we not have Steins Gate?
Yeah, but that started in the spring.
Oh, okay.
So that carried over.
That was a leftover.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that's really good in this season is like the leftovers. Like, besides maybe Free. You have High School DxD, and then you have Genshigen, and then you have Hakeden. Yeah, and then you have the movies that are coming out that seem to be
I miss movies.
Off the mangas like Hana, and then you have...
Well, there's a new Ghibli movie coming out this month.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I said earlier.
Oh, well. Probably about wind.
And then Tsukite Yano, that's basically like off something that was in the fall.
Oh, and Kick Hard is coming out officially.
Oh, it is.
For anybody who backed that back in the day.
Oh, yes,
a long time ago.
Yeah. I'm glad I backed that.
Yeah. But
I have no idea what it's about. It's like wrestling something or other. I don't care.
But the thing is, I'm just confused. Like, why does the summer season always seem to be the downtime when it's like that's when everybody has the most time?
Well, no.
I think it's
Hold
the
on.
Japanese in their ways.
It's the Japanese. The thing is, do the Japanese have it set up so that they have that much time?
Yeah, that's true. They don't. They only get like a month off or so. Well, at least that's what I see from manga or anime.
I think you get the fucking,
they only
like,
have
2
like a month
weeks
off
as
and then
their
they go
summer
back
break.
to school.
Like,
yeah.
Fucking Endless 8 or something. Like,
yeah,
that's how I do an average Japanese summer is you relive the same thing for 370 years.
Yeah, it's not like here in North America where like in elementary school...
Everybody have fun.
Your summers are like 2 months. Or something, and then high school it moves to like 3 or 4 months, and then in university it's like however the fuck long you want. Really.
But I am glad that we're moving away from the cute girls doing cute things.
Yeah, no. Well, I think it's because people are getting sick of it, so it's not selling as well, so they're trying to find the next big thing.
So now they made Free, which is like cute guys.
Yeah.
Totally different demographic.
But the thing is, like
swimming.
with Kyoto doing it, it's like the perfect plan because they still kind of look like girls. Like they have
Kyoto Animation
faces.
were the people who fucking started the moe trend.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean?
They started it and they perfected it.
K-On! Was the utter perfection.
Yeah. Lucky Star started it, I think, is where it started.
Yeah, Lucky Star started it.
And then K-On! Was just like the perfection of it.
K-On! Was just like, we give you otakus everything you want in one show. Now worship us.
Basically, yeah. I'm curious to what else they're going to do. I want them to do more Full Metal Panic because they have the series.
They're not. They're making too much money. Like,
I know they're making too much money, but they
I can't think of anything Kyoto Animation has done which is like animation wise like bad, if you know what I mean.
Truth, very.
Yeah.
But has there been anything?
But something weird that I would like to point out about them is that I think as far as companies that are on the rise right now, Production IG has a lot of steam behind them as far as viewership,
Well,
especially with Attack on Titan now.
Well, they're making
and
Attack on
Psycho
Titan.
Pass,
Yeah,
and,
Attack on
they
Titan
have so
and
much
Ghost in the
steam
Shell's
behind
coming
them.
out, and yeah, it's between Titan and the new
Gargantia,
Ghost in the
which is
Shell,
finished.
and yeah.
The
You
companies...
know what though? Are they doing anything in the summer season
Ghost
besides the layovers?
Ghost in the Shell.
IG?
IG.
No, they're doing the new
No,
Genshiken.
no.
I don't think-
Genshiken.
They might
Genshiken?
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I
Genshiken.
just said the name 3 times and you say you doubt it?
No, it's like I doubt they're doing anything like worth noting.
Oh,
is I guess what I
Kick
should
Heart.
say.
They also have
Oh,
Kick
worth
Heart
note. Okay, there we go.
with
That we're
Studio.
I actually
No,
had
but
a-
like usually in every season you see Production IG doing at least 3. 3 is
Yeah.
their max here.
Well,
and it's not
they've
big
been very
series.
busy, let's just say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
they've
are
been making
rather
some
big
good
series.
stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about Attack on Titan, and I promise I'm not going to talk about
Attack
the
on
direct
Titan. We're
better.
going to talk about things about the hype
About-
surrounding it.
No. I actually had an interesting thought. Recently.
Okay.
Okay.
So
What's your thought?
Yeah, let's hear
my
it.
thoughts was okay. So like, deconstruction seems to be the kind of trend at the moment, especially in Western media, with like whole Dark Knight and even like Man of Steel, which is not as good, but it's like trying to put like an edgier, darker tone on these kind of franchises. And with deconstructions in anime, we've had Evangelion.
Madoka Magica.
Back in 1995.
We've had Madoka Magica, and arguably we've had School Days.
Deconstruction.
Yeah, no,
So-
I will let that one pass.
I would say
'cause
Revolutionary
it's
Girl
kinda
Utena,
true.
but that's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so but the biggest genre in anime is of course shonen, and we haven't had a deconstruction of shonen yet, have
Do you
we?
think Titan's going to be the deconstruction?
No.
No.
I'm saying,
This
like
is a
watching
branch thought.
Titan. This is just a branch thought. Watching Titan made me think like it sort of has some like elements of a deconstruction in it, if you know what I mean.
It
For
kind of
shonen.
did. Especially with this strong-willed female protagonist who's more level-headed about everything on the fucking planet than he is. Because he's
And of
ridiculous.
course, what happened at the end of episode fucking 5, but you know,
For real.
Let's just stop there.
Yeah,
Let's just
wait,
stop-
can we
like-
please stop?
Can I say this right now? I want to say this right now because I know everybody's thinking it, and I think that eventually we are going to have another podcast when we all watch Attack on Titan.
And we finished it. When it's on,
Yes.
when it's done, when it's over,
Yeah.
when it's finished. Yes.
When we
Sure.
all finally finished it, we will have a nice long discussion on Attack on Titan, and I think that's
Yeah.
one reason why we keep beating around the bush. So I know
it's
like
not
a couple
over,
people.
That's the problem.
it's not over.
Yeah.
No, but like I know people are like wanting us to talk about what's going on so
Go
far,
suck a
how we
dick,
think of
people.
it so far. Yeah.
But, okay, I was just thinking, like, if you were to deconstruct a shonen,
How would you do it?
what elements would you deconstruct?
I would
Like-
deconstruct the idea of friendship. That's the.
I would deconstruct the element of, hey, let's go and make filler series and make this whole series like 6,000 episodes long.
Well, the thing about filler is that that's more of an anime deconstruction
that's
because like in the manga you don't really have filler.
No.
You know what I mean?
Very rarely. But I think friendship would be a big thing to deconstruct, especially with shonen, since teams are so important in shonen things. So I think an idea of isolation in shonen, or someone who is very introverted, would be a very interesting deconstruction of the genre, since it seems like most shonen protagonists are extroverts by nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, yeah.
I would
because
agree with that.
I think like I
think if
I
like
would like to-
Mikasa and Eren switched roles, like just their
Yeah.
personalities were just switched, but their bodies were the same. The series would be so much different. It almost wouldn't feel shonen
Oh yeah,
at points.
and that's one thing that actually pissed me off about Attack on Titan was because Eren was so fucking cliche. You know what I mean?
want to go beat up everything.
I'm gonna fucking kill them all, and yeah, I'm gonna make some inspirational speeches, and I'm gonna make some friends and shit.
Friends.
Friends.
I will make friends so my friends can fight and die at the very end.
Hey.
That's the shonen genre for you. Because the shonen genre is so keen on like killing people at the very end because they never meant anything anyway. You think they did. Like, a big thing is in Naruto or Bleach or One Piece, when a character dies, the character who dies usually doesn't actually fucking mean anything, but they make it out to be as if this character was the fucking world.
And it's like a character's about to die in a shonen if they start
suddenly
having get a lot more screen time.
Yes,
you know what I
if
mean?
they start getting, if a character all of a sudden has a certain robust change in the amount of screen time he or she receives, they might just die.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so another big thing about the shonen is how would you deconstruct, like, the training sequences, I guess?
The time. It's weird because I would deconstruct the idea of training as on-field experience. Because I guess the shonen I would make wouldn't necessarily have training, but it would be the concept of it being like you go through these things and you learn by osmosis. Like, there's a lot of shonens that, yes, require a punching bag, if you get my drift. It's like, you need to punch this enough so you can level up, so you can do X move. I feel like if you eliminate that and make it like, oh, I learned this because of I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, that would change everything. Like, I feel like a big part of it that some shonens neglect is that characters don't have to train. Like, I don't know if you've seen Rurouni Kenshin, but I feel like he never actually trains. He just limits the amount of power he uses.
Yeah, well, he does have one training sequence because everyone has one training sequence or some kind of time skip.
But
you know
like,
what I mean? But
Rurouni Kenshin is all about limitation of power. It's like he's personally limiting how much he can use because he doesn't want to kill anyone anymore.
Yeah,
and it's like I think that might be my favorite. Or the most pseudo deconstruction of a shonen, I guess would say is that, kind of, as far as character goes. Because he does everything, but at the same time, he's so cliche at times. Because, like, he's all, like, wacky and stuff.
Have you seen the OVAs of them?
But I was gonna say, Trust and Betrayal, which changed everything.
And Betrayal, which was just like...
It's a fucking shonen that was turned into this really gritty, realistic, seinen fucking piece of amazingness.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
And that just turned the entire franchise on its head.
It wouldn't have been as good if you didn't have the contrast of fucking Kenshin being all like, "Aura, I'm so wacky, look at me." And then he's just this gritty, real, fucking people dying. Like,
I am now no longer looking forward to actually watching the original Kenshin now because I have the first season on DVD.
Watch it.
It's shonen
because it's shonen.
Go into it expecting it to be a shonen. You know.
Okay. I will.
It's not a bad shonen by any means.
Actually, Tristan, you should. The Trust and Betrayal OVAs, is basically just a prequel. Okay.
A prequel.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're the story of like how he got the scar and stuff.
It's like a story of how he became the person he was in the anime.
Yes, how he left being a Batusai.
Yeah, and it just honestly, I honestly just think of it as like a completely different franchise.
It's one of the greatest iterations of like anime.
It's basically you can think of it as a standalone.
You could, but I think the contrast is still important. Because it's like Haruhi and The Disappearance. The Disappearance would still be amazing without the series, but the contrast makes it so much better. Because you know everything already. Like, you know his character, and seeing him the way he is before, it's so fucking weird. Like, he's not trying to, like, save anyone but himself. And it's so cool to see this radical transformation. And I feel like it's stuff... It's additions to series that are much darker, like you said, like with The Dark Knight and Man of Steel to a lesser extent, that are darker.
Well, I call it the Nolan effect.
Christopher Nolan. He's like, I have to make it dark and realistic.
We have to go deeper.
We have to go derper.
We have to go derper. But it's darkness, if done correctly, can really give an anime or a manga a sense of reality. Because it's the really dark stuff that I think really captures you in an anime. Because although it's fun to have fun with anime and be like smiling and watching it, it's so much more engrossing to watch it and be like, this is awful.
Well,
Like what they're portraying
that's...
is morally horrible. Like this is some very questionable and dark material they're presenting. And that stuff's
well, that's
so
why
cool.
Genirobuchi is just on fire at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, I would say that's why he's
Yeah.
on fire, because he's not afraid of doing it. It's like, the one thing I would think would be really cool is if they had a 20th Century Boys anime series. Like,
Yep.
I would love
Here
it.
we go.
Here we go again.
It's so good, dude. The movies were pretty good.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
We're talking
Nothing
about
important.
20th Century Boys.
Oh.
How it's a manga by the guy who wrote Monster. He wrote it a couple of years later by Naoki Urasawa, and he made it into 3 live-action movies. And it's really, really fucking dark. It's about this guy named Friend, and these boys who reunite after a couple years, after like 20 years, and everything they used to imagine and play as kids is coming to life.
Yep.
And so they must reunite to solve this mystery about their past as children years later. And it's really fucking good. And so,
Never heard of it.
like, Garnt, like, what do you think an anime needs now to be a deconstruction?
What an anime needs
Like,
now.
just
What
your
do you
final
mean?
thoughts. Like, what do you think an anime needs now to be dark or interesting?
Oh, well, honestly, I think it is just taking these like tropes of a genre and putting it into like a semi-realistic setting. I mean, like I said, like Attack on Titan has some elements of deconstruction, but it's not a deconstruction. I would love to see a deconstruction of shonen, because the thing about shonens is that it's so formulaic, and you know what you're going to get into with a shonen. I would love to see someone take that and actually play with these tropes and turn this on its head. Genirobuchi, are you listening to this?
Get on that.
Get on with it.
I find it so funny how we talk about like heartwarming series that burst your heart to like dark deconstructions.
Dark
Deconstructions. And I think with that, we should wrap this podcast up. I don't know how long we've been recording for, 50 minutes. So yeah.
Cool.
like
Time
that.
to go. Time to end it. Let's do this.
It's bedtime, guys. It's bedtime.
Go, Gene. Your
All
turn.
right, and thank you for listening to another wonderful episode of PodTaku. And I am Jean from Anime Appraisal, and with me today I have Tristan, also known as Arkada from Glass Reflection.
Stay frosty, peoples.
I have Gigguk from the Anime Zone.
And I'll see you all next time.
And-
that doesn't even make any sense in the context, but
Yeah,
that's
no,
what I
no.
say.
And then Holden from Holden Hiatus.
Sayonara, see you later.
I'd
See
love
you
it if
never.
if you released a new review before this podcast came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Challenge accepted!
Then it's another reason. It's another reason to make fun of me, because then people in the comments would be like, Gene, why you say Holden Hiatus?
Jane
Put something
trying to
out."
smack talk Holden. I don't think that's really nice. I think that they should not do that. That's how you guys
Gene,
sound
that's
to me
not nice.
sometimes.
Gene, why are you so mean?
I'm talking
Like,
to you, comment
Like,
people.
oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Like, what the
Gene,
fuck?
like, stop saying like and like making
Stop
fun
saying
of Holden.
like and like.
Somebody end it.
Wait, I have one more announcement.
Oh, for
No, I
fuck-
don't. I lied. I know. Okay, we're done. We're done.
Take it easy.